Welcome to a market recap. Today is February 7, 2019. We're going to take a quick recap on what the market did toward the close, and what are some of the stuff that we talked about in the midday update actually has transpired, and at the end give you my take on what sort of scenario that I'll be watching for tomorrow, and see what it pans out. So let's get started and take a look at the stat here. First of all, looking at the cash index, the Dow Jones Industrial finished down 220 point, and the S&P 500 a little bit over 25 point went down, and the Nasdaq 100 92.6 point, and the Russell 2000 minus 12 point or so, and the composite, the Nasdaq composite, went down almost 87 point, and the transportation down 31 to 32 point. Okay, so and the E-mini is actually finished down 24 and a 3/4 point at 2704.75. And the crude oil is down $1.41 at 52.60. I'm actually looking for crude oil to come down to 50. We'll put out a chart or something in the near future for you guys to see what I'm looking at on the crude oil. And on the gold, actually only went down 60 cents at the overnight market. It actually went down, I believe it was 1307, 1308, that area, and it bounces back. So, but I'm still looking at that 1303, that gap fill level, so hang in there. Well, at least I am hanging in there, so I don't know about you, but so anyway, let's take a look at the breadth. Right, we were saying that the breadth been negative, and it remained negative, with the up-down volume on the New York Stock Exchange finished at minus 2.69, and the Nasdaq finished off at minus 2.17, and the Russell minus 2.39. As you can see on the advanced decline line, the New York Stock Exchange, it did come up a little bit, but still pretty negative. It closed at the with the decline over the advancer by 1172 issues in the New York Stock Exchange, and in the Nasdaq just a little bit over 1,000 more decline over the advancer. As you can see, the cumulative tick is all negative, even though toward the close there we saw quite a few, above 800, plus 800, and even a plus 1,000 tick on the New York Stock Exchange. But we didn't see anywhere close to 800 on the Nasdaq. And looking at the ES, you see the ES actually came back up, tagged the IB low, unable to get back inside the IB range. Same with the NQ. Okay, so, and if we go and take a look at the daily candlestick chart of the ES, and you can see that it came back from the low of the day and bounced back, and probably sucked some long in here, thinking that these guys, going to turn this thing around. But we'll see. Anything is possible, right? But I'm still looking at this thing to come down, put in this 2675, and possibly come down here to test that Fed scene of the crime, 2655, right? And then eventually I'm still looking for this thing to come back up to this upper zone area near the 2800. But too many people are eyeing that level right now. I'm not sure, are they watching my video, or they sort of decide to puke it out. But anyway, 2800, right? That's what I'm watching. And but before we get there, it's going to be a little bit more downside pullback. So you can see that the volume profile is, although the price is near the value area high here, finished off today, but the the profile, the value area is coming down. It's the first time I think we are getting I think yesterday is sort of getting a little bit of a one-time framing down, but it did not get below the previous day low, so we still say it's one-time framing up. But today is definitely, we got a one-time framing down, so we want to see, will we get a continuation tomorrow with the price action and the volume profile come down. When it touched the 2675, we'll probably get that one-time continuation, one-time framing down, right? And then looking at the market profile, let me clear these out, because these are the guys that got cleared out, right? All these unfinished business got tagged today, so we're gonna take these out, and I will update the whatever is left from today for it to go and tag tomorrow. Right, we see it's pull low here. We'll get a closer look here. So pull low here, and then we got some single print down here, remaining single print, okay, that need to be tagged. So we'll see what it come down and take out these, okay. And here's the point of control here, okay, on the market profile. Right, so switch over to the daily profile and see what has happened. Remember, we were talking about in the midday update, the point of control was right here, right? And we're saying that and the price was down here, sort of chopping around. We're saying it's going to chop around and shift this guy down, right, to this area here, and that would be very close to the same point of control as the market profile. As you can see, it did pretty much what we was kind of expecting, push the volume point of control down, and right now it's came back up and tested the value area high. Right, and I think a lot of these things probably setting up for tomorrow OPEX pin monkey game. Right, so looking at something like 268, 269, that might be the number that could be played as a lotto number, but we'll see. Right, so looking at the market profile, here's the here's that pull low, okay. And if we just kind of shift this up, you can see there are some of these levels that need to be taken care of, right? So so if it come down, take out this pull low, right? Okay, and we'll probably get these single print and come down here. So this is the spot that I'm looking at, right? Okay, this range here, right? So this is we might see that get pushed around tomorrow if it is coming down on a pin on what I think it will. A lot of put volume at, I believe, at 270 today, so keep an eye on that. Right, although there's still that possibility of taking out these single print up here. Okay, so just kind of keep an eye on that. But right now, I still remain in the camp of looking for that pullback, right? This pullback down in this area here. Okay, so before it go up. All right, that's the quick recap. Hopefully your day have gone well, and have a nice evening. And don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. So that will tell me that I'm full of shit or whatever. Right? Okay, and if you are not a subscriber of my YouTube channel, hey, click the subscribe button and click on the that bell icon so you get the notification whenever I do a video such as this, or upload a new video on my YouTube channel. So thank you for watching, and once again, have a great evening.